Hey all, it's me again, the Evesham Gamer, back with something, some might call it a pickups video, which I keep telling you I'm not going to do anymore. I think I'm struggling to use a different word for it, but I'm not really doing pickups videos. I just get too much stuff, so therefore this is probably more about people that I've met recently and some gifts that have been given to me. But some things I've had to get to use some of those gifts, and other things not. So this is a bit of a different video as opposed to talking about Xbox 360, Mega CD, and whatever else comes to mind. Those of you still waiting for me to do a whole video with this Nokia N95, I'm still getting round to it. But the problem is it's just taking me so long to do different things. I mean, it ain't like with these smartphones, and plus the quality is nowhere near as good. So it's just really a case of having just to do a bit of video here and there, and then you just got to kind of join them up in the right way. And I'm really no good at editing, not like some of these YouTubers with thousands of subscribers, which is never something that I'm ever aiming to be. It's just little old me in Evesham. So let's start off with the first thing. I mean, this isn't even, it is video game related. But I got it at the Evesham Medieval Festival. Why would this even be there? I don't know. But it's effectively a knockoff, really. But it's a silver. It's a Silver the Hedgehog, made in China, and I just had to get it. He sits up here on my wall now. Or he will do when I get him back up. It's a bit awkward to do it from here. But anyway, silver aside, so I think I want to start off with Feed Me Chicken. I'll put a link to his channel in the description below. It was fantastic to meet him along with a lot of other people at the Doncaster Gaming Market. There was Value My Gaming, Big Game Owl, Jim Corbana. There was Feed Me Chicken's mate, who he referred to as his drug dealer. Another nice guy. I bought a couple of bits off of him. I think one of them was, is it Conquer Reloaded on the original Xbox? I mean, I think that's like a 20 quid game, and he sold it to me for a tenner. Yeah, what else? Who else was there? Oh, goodness me, there was some other people as well. I saw that Retro Ghetto guy, Callum. I didn't talk to him. He was, don't know, just, he does his own thing, doesn't he? So, it was really good, but I'm not going to go into stuff I bought there. It's not about that, it's just about some gifts. All the stuff I bought there is irrelevant. You'll see it at some point in the future when I'm talking about specific consoles. Whether I mention that I bought those games from Doncaster Gaming Market it's an entirely different kettle of fish. So really, Feed Me Chicken gave me a few bits and pieces. There was one, I think it's Adventure Time on the Nintendo Wii U, sorry. He also gave me, he'd got one of those bags you buy, which is like 10 quid, and you might get something really expensive in it. I think they call them a goodie bag. I don't know, something like that. And he just let me have a pick of what he had there. So I think it was Samba de Amigo on the Nintendo Wii. So I cleaned that up. That's in the loft with the rest of the Wii games. And later on, when we were in Doncaster City Centre, he went to CEX and he got rid of a few bits and didn't get rid of this, but he offered it to me, and I took it, which is the PlayStation Move for PlayStation 3. Comes with the camera. I did buy the separate controller. I don't know where it is now, that goes with it. So for example, I then bought one of these, which I've got to be honest with you, right? This is for the PlayStation Move controller, and whilst it looks good on Amazon, okay, and you put the other controller in here, okay, and you hold it like that, or you can just hold it like this. This is an absolute piece of cheap, nasty plastic. Now, when if you can get the thing off, right? So you can see here. Can you see that? Look, the screw came out. Even when you put it back in, it don't work. The reason for that is I wanted a light gun game to play on the PlayStation 3. And I think one of the only ones that's on it is Time Crisis Raising Storm, which comes with, or is it Time Crisis 4, the arcade version, and a game called Dead Storm Pirates. And I've got some gameplay footage of that I'd like to upload at some point. But in Dead Storm Pirates, you've got to spin the thing round. Well, I was doing it with this. The thing fucking breaks like that, and the fucking Move just flies out. So do not buy this from Amazon, okay? Do not buy it. If you have to spend a few more quid, get one from, you know, the official ones from CEX on eBay. So thank you very much to Feed Me Chicken for this, and for this because he made that, therefore it made me buy this. So I've had a good go on that. Next thing was the Nintendo Classic Mini. Now this isn't mine, this is my brother's. I borrowed it, thoroughly enjoyed it, and after a lot of convincing, my brother let me modify it, which, mate, it took me like 10 minutes to modify it. It's now got over 800 NES games on it. I've yet to give it back to him, but so easy to mod, so easy to mod. So I have been enjoying playing some games on this, but sadly this is going back to my dearest brother Steve. So if you're watching this, Steve, thank you very much. And even though I've already told you thank you very much, these were a couple of freebies from my friend Scott. Original Tekken on the PlayStation. Admittedly though, I'd already bought a copy from CEX as well, but that's just the way it works. What else was free here? No, that was it. Next one is basically a shout out to Game Zone Birmingham James. This isn't a gift. This was just an idea after he'd shown some gameplay footage on stuff, so I had to pick it up. And that is, I think is it Pop and Twimby Deluxe Yahoo, the Japanese version, which is the only version. And I got someone on the seller on eBay gave me an offer, which was, I think it was like 8 to 10 quid less than what they were asking for it. And I think it was like 20 quid. So I think I got it for like 15 quid, down from 25, something like that. So really pleased to have that, which is, you know, a little bit of a gift because they gave me some money off. Same goes with this Rage Racer. This isn't a gift. This is more to Retro Red Steve, who's doing this Rage Racer challenge at the moment. I had to get it, and the person that was selling this gave me a significant amount of money off as well. I find it's a really good tip on eBay. If you just watch something, quite often people will give you a discount. And if you refuse it, they'll give you a further discount later on down the line if nobody picks it up. So got that. And they chucked in a free copy of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, just a disc. It's clean. So looking forward to doing the challenge on that, Steve. I have to say, I don't know if I'm going to be any good at it. Then there was, which I think it's this one. Yeah, so this isn't a gift again, but it's Buster Move 2 Arcade Edition on the Saturn, and there's two of them. Why is there two? You might be asking. Well, I didn't even check the disc, and neither did they at CEX. This is CEX in Evesham, and the disc that was in there was Buster Move 3. So I thought, do I want to take this back and get the money back, or do I want to hold out and try and find a case and manual for Buster Move 3? I believe there's one still on eBay at the moment, but it's got two other game boxes with broken discs with it. I'm not really prepared to pay 25 quid for the box, so I don't know. If any of you out there have got an empty or a Buster Move 3 box manual laying around and you don't want it, please let me know in the comments below. So obviously I had to go and buy another version of it. So yeah, that's a work in progress. That one is just to get the, you know, I can then just sell the box and manual. And I mean, I say this is a bit of a big kahuna really. Hang on a sec. My keyboard's just going off crazy here. Okay, this one is a massive shout out, a huge shout out to my mate DW. He knows full well who he is. He let me know that he's getting rid of some stuff, and I don't know what to say really. He's given me all this. Okay, so there's all these booklets here. Let's just put these here. Okay. You see where this is going now, I hope. These are the booklets. Unfortunately no boxes, but you're not going to complain, and I am not complaining at any of this. Okay, he gave me a Nintendo 64 with 4 official controllers. Well, let me just pop these out. So here we go. He gave 4 official controllers. Man, I mean, I need to sort my desk out because I've got a lot of shit over here. 4 official controllers. There's the console. He said something about this cable. I don't know anything about this cable. Do you? Can you see that? I don't know anything about that. I'm assuming it's for a certain socket on a telly. I don't know. He seemed to think it was sought after. I don't know. I mean, but I don't. I've already got an N64. I don't use it, but he gave me all these games. So Lilac Wars, 1080 Snowboarding. These are all. So unfortunately, there's no boxes. Extreme G, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Beetle Adventure Racing, which I've heard of but never played it. Obviously the Stalwart 007 GoldenEye, and Killer Instinct Gold, and it's got, you know, all the bits of it. And he offered it to me for the grand sum of £0 and 0 pence. I wouldn't have it. I said, look mate, you can't do that. I said, how's about, yeah, when things are a bit better for you, why don't you I'll take it off of you, but I'll keep it. I don't ever get rid of anything. Let's be honest. If you know me, you know I don't get rid of things. But basically, yeah, he said, no, it's yours. If you want to throw it in the bin when you get home, it's up to you. So massive shout out to you, D-Dub. Thank you so much for this. I am going to utilise it some way, somehow. I've got a few ideas, but none of those ideas. And what we got? I just noticed something in here. What the fuck is this? Look at this. There's something in here. I don't know what it is. I have to look at that. Could be a memory card. I don't know. This is a gift that keeps on giving. So yes, thank you, Dave. Thank you ever so much, buddy. Continue watching, because you'll see other excellent stuff coming up in the future. Doesn't happen very often when you get free stuff like that. So yeah, thanks again, Dave. Got these. Went to see my dad at the weekend for his birthday, and so it's Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Revival and Tetris Worlds on the Game Boy Advance. He gave me this game months ago. He found that, but we couldn't find this for love nor money. This particular game, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Revival, I believe is the only version of Super Street Fighter 2 that has different backgrounds from like Street Fighter Alpha, I think 3, and a lot of other changes in it. It's different than any other version, and it's well worth getting. But basically, we'd lost it years ago, and I never thought we'd ever see the light of day again. And then when I went to my dad's at the weekend, he gave it to me. So thanks to my dad. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate that. I've been playing that on my Game Boy Advance SP, which is over here. I guess the last thing really isn't gifts, but it's a big shout out to Ben over at Retro-Sect in Tewkesbury. I've stumbled across that this morning. There you go, there's his flyer. He gave me a nice free sticker as well, so I'm going to put that somewhere where you'll be able to see it in future videos. What a shop, you know. I just go and look at his website. I think it's www. Oh, it's on there, isn't it? Look. www.retro-sect.co.uk. I'll put a link again below in the description. What a shop. You can buy everything. Like it ain't like, say, Doorway to Darkness, where it's got tons and tons of stuff, but he's still got loads of stuff of all different types of things. But it's all about nostalgia, and it's the only place you can go where you can buy you can go and buy a retro car. It's that cool. So if you get a chance to go there, go and have a look. So thanks to Ben, and whilst I was there, I had to get a few items, didn't I? So whichever way I put it, these are pickups, okay? So I know, I'm full of shit. There you go. Black Hole Assault on the Mega CD. Ridge Racer Type 4, only because Retro Red Steve has given me the Ridge Racer bug now. Thanks, Steve. Been after this one for a while, nice and complete, as Retro, or John, Yorkshire Gamer goes. Gain Ground on the Master System, nice and complete. Been after that one for a long time, and I've never seen this one before, but it's a Lost Planet Extreme Condition, the limited edition, so a steelbook. I've gotten right into my steelbooks of late. So yeah, there you go. That's kind of it really for me. Until I do that video, which I'm going to do soon, as I said, on the old Nokia N95. Yeah, look forward to that. I don't know what else is going to be coming up. I just kind of do what I want as I want. So anyway, thanks for watching. Keep an eye on the channel, because I've got some fantastic stuff coming up soon. I'm trying to change a little bit of direction with things, you know. But it's always going to be little old me, or big old me as the case is. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care. See you later.